basically, let me set up. This isn't the week we wanted, but the week we needed. PR, of course, across the board. I think it's the most I've ever totaled. If I can remember it right, I think it was 860.5 if you calculate everything, which is really good, man. I mean, a 10 kilo PR with a squat double and a not meet PR deadlift. I think that's really good. So I just want to go down and break down everything, everything that happened, how I was feeling, what's the plan going into the last block leading into Sheffield, and then basically we're done, man. It's just time to lay down everything. We've put in all the work now, just trying to finish out strong. So starting off with squat. Squat was amazing. 318 for a double. Shout out my friend Cody for driving down like 2 or 3 hours to Austin, the spot. Was great. My grandma got mad. She was like, "Don't have sit spots so much weight," and so I had to, call in an audible for the boys. So shout out Cody. When I said that squat was so much easier than what I thought it was gonna be, last time I squatted 318 was in competition at Powerlifting American Nationals, and it wasn't like extremely hard, but definitely harder than that. But I'm excited that I hit it for a double and it moved amazingly. I honestly think I had definitely a third rep. A fourth rep would have been a grind, so I'm super excited for that. I say it was probably an 8. I give an RP 8. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, depth, whatever the frick." If you slow it down and you zoom in, depth is there. It's like right where it needs to be. Of course, it could be deeper. Squats can always be deeper. People always say, "Oh, well, it could be deeper." Yes, it can always be deeper, but that being said, meet day, I think will be good. I'll sink it a little bit more meet day if I need to, but 318, which the goal is supposed to be 315 for a double, but we bumped it up to 318, which is 311, so 7 kilos over the world record. So we can't ask for more. All right, so when it comes to bench was difficult. We were playing around with things this block. Changed a lot of things. Wasn't as confident as I was, the last time I was in the same block going into Worlds. But I think that's literally just because I changed some things. As you can see, I did a put my feet back after I thought I was good enough set up. And me and Joe decided to scrap all that, and we're gonna go back to our bench form that we used for USAPL, and that's when I hit 851 and Worlds prep. We're gonna go back to that. I actually used it today, and it felt so much better. I felt a lot more confident. Weight felt lighter, and I'm on my deload week, so that felt really good. It wasn't a super long pause, and my hips didn't come up all the way. I know it kind of looks like it, but it's literally that angle. My lower part of the butt was still on the bench. It was just weird freaking angle. That gym that I'm at has no space in it, so I really couldn't get a good spot. I always could have put it at the head, but then I wanted to see foot position, and it was just weird. But definitely could have been better. But I mean, 207.5, I'll take it. As long as I'm benching over 200 consistently, I'm happy. 200 is when I get in my head and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be heavy. And 207 on a bad day. And also, I just want to talk about this too. Talking to Sid and Joe, it's just hard to go in because I hit my primary squats on Saturday and then my primary bench and deadlift on Sunday, and it's hard to go in the day after and keep that same energy and keep that momentum and keep it going, especially since you fatigued from that day before. That's why I feel a lot better on meet day, because the momentum just keeps building on the day instead of having to come home, take a break, sit down, think about the last day, think about what's going forward, and there's just so much to think about. Meet days just boom, 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 and that's so much better. But I don't want to have SBD days because that's just gonna tire me out so much, and I need it just for that one day. That being said, we got to deadlift. Okay, not blaming equipment, but I'm blaming equipment. That gym, the platform is crooked. So instead of it being flat like this, it's tilted a little bit forward. So I'm already forward. And then that bar is an old Ohio power bar. And it's just the whippiest thing in the world. You can tell, I try to pull the slack out and I keep doing that multiple times. And it's I get so much slack pull out, and I'm not used to having all that slack to have to pull out because I'll usually pull on a Lico, and so it kind of just threw me off. But I mean, 2.5 kilos less than my like meet PR, I'll take that. And you have to realize that I usually like going into competitions, whenever I hit like 337 and a half in competition, the most I ever pulled was 322 in training. So I got like a 12 and a half, 15 kilo bump out of that, like going into comp day. So I'm basically ahead of where I need to be. And I'm happy with that. I mean, like, I think going into, like, it was one block where I hit 340, but it was on like on carpet. It was on an even platform, and the bar whip was not like insane. I think that's what just throws me off, man. I'm just not used to that bar whip. And I know people say that using a deadlift bar is easier, but that's if you're used to using it. I'm not used to using it. I need the stiff bar. So, like I said, that's like, I think it's like 0.5 or 1 kilo under the 83 kilo world record. I'll take that. It's a PR. Sid was telling me like you need to take the wins where you get the wins. Like I had a PR on squat for a double and it was easy. Might have not PR'd on bench and deadlift this block, but it's ahead of where we need to be going into Sheffield. And so thinking about that, I'm happy with everything. Tell me what you think in the comments. And this is it, guys. We're on the last block going into Sheffield. So we just got to nail everything down. Just go into this, not think about anything this next block, just hit it hard each day, every single day, and make sure we're doing everything we need to do, and then be prepared for that day. I don't plan on like dropping anything off of the podium, man. It's like podium is the goal, and that's what's going to happen. In my head, it's already happened. So let's work. I'm gonna make sure I record and be posting videos every week like I did. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is the last time you'll probably see top sets, though, to be honest. Like, I probably won't post any top sets going into Sheffield now, but just thought I'd give you guys a little taste. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, and let's get it. Sheffield's like, what, 4 weeks away? I'm ready.